Hello! It has been a little while. There are some really great reasons for that, so we'll get into it real quick. Firstly, if you're on the Patreon or the Subscribe Star, you've noticed that there was an update video a little while back that was just a temporarily, hey, look how this is going. I've changed a couple things, I've redecorated a little bit. And then I messed up. So, I was trying out new interfaces for VR interaction because I was using the default Unity interface initially. And I was trying out different ones, and it required a lot of installation, and I had all these folders filling up my drives, and some of them were on SSDs, and it was kind of chugging up space in a hurry. So I was going through and I was deleting them and sort of thing, and after doing one, it took a little bit longer to delete than usual, and that was weird. And then I started like poking around. I was like, wait, where's Kobold? The entire project directory was gone. And yeah, I'm used to working on small scale projects, so most of my backups are local and in the degree of backup 1, backup 2, backup 3. And apparently I got the parent directory. And so of course I immediately pulled out Recover, which is a very useful software, and it grabbed like 90% of the stuff in the directory, almost nothing in the Kobold directory. I don't know why that one specific directory was wiped out, but it was gone. So I jumped right back on that horse, and then I rebuilt everything in like 2 days. No. It took a little while. In part because every single version of Unity, I was like, well, I'll just use the newest version of Unity, and I'll just wait for this one thing to come out. And all of the update notes were like, oh yeah, this is broken with XR, and this is broken, blah, 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 blah. But just a couple weeks ago, about 2 or 3, I've been able to start finally getting to a stable place. I've settled on OpenXR, which I was originally using the Oculus SDK, which it's a good thing I picked that because apparently they're now decontinuing that and they're switching to OpenXR themselves. And between VR Interaction Framework, AutoHand, and Hurricane VR, I've decided to go with AutoHand. Part of the reason for that is, I'll show you very quickly. I'm just going to scoot over here, and you'll notice joystick controls. I only had teleport before. Not the fault of the Unity thing, just me. But one of the nice things about AutoHand, it has a very detailed, very accurate collision style. So if you'll notice, like, I can trace along this, and it's trying to follow the mesh, which is external because convex messages in Unity, so like over here it's still touching, but on the whole though it's a lot more accurate, and I can grab it in different spots. And for a more localized game like this, which is more about interactions, that sort of thing, you're probably going to want to have the most tactile, nice interface possible. So that's ultimately when I went with AutoHand, and they've been adding a lot of features. They previously didn't have that many, and that was part of the reasons I was being put off by it, but now there's a lot more locomotion things, there's a lot more extra features that will be able to make more robust content if I need it. But this works for now. So I re-imported, basically I built a new project from scratch. I re-imported the kits I was working from. I've done some customization work for now. You can see the decorations are different. Some of them are missing. Some of them have been altered. I rebuilt the collision on a lot of things. Pardon me if I bang anything in this room. I'm still working in close quarters right now. So, this has the normal collision built all around it carefully. This couch, I spent a little bit of time on it, making sure. But I also had to simplify some of them because otherwise everything was a mesh collider in here. And that tanks performance like crazy. Gosh, where do we even begin? So, as I said, I've been messing with the colliders, and you saw me picking up the pillows, and that's for funsies. It's messing with this lamp over here. This one's a little bit buggy still, but this is like a super complex shape anyway, and you can see me still gripping around it very carefully, and the fingers adjusting. It's quite wonderful. I'm just gonna let that go where it wants to. And everything has proper weights. And I mean, this is a little light maybe. I'm still playing with the weights here and there. And this same thing here, and is on this angle and everything. And this goes over here. And this little TV, I need to put this back. Just very carefully push it down with my hand. Oh no! Oh, I'm just kidding, of course. But it's fun. And like, I didn't have to grip or anything. I just pushed it naturally with my hands. And over here is our little kobold friend. How you doing, little kobold friend? You doing okay? Yeah, oh. That's right. So some very basic palette cycling for future customization plans and future randomization stuff. She's running a very simple idle animation right now. I kind of threw it together. Look interfaces back. First we can pet the kobold. Yes. Still a little wobbly. Have not gotten Puppet Master yet to work right. But objects such as this pull cue, the further out I grab it, naturally the more wobblier it is. If I grab it more steadily, toward the middle even, it's much more stable. And of course you can do silly things. This isn't going to reward me or anything, but up. It's a start, but you probably saw there's even something up there. Now there are remote grab features here, of course, like, oh, here's this cue stick. But also there are features like climbing. This is running a little jittery right now, but so I can go up here and get this little race car. Yeah. Better pull cue. I need to probably check my notes in a second, make sure I don't miss anything. But here's just a little temporary door. Like most VR doors, it opens both ways because I still need to get the fit quite right. It's just easier that way for design. Kitchen is just getting started. You'll notice there's a bunch of people populating it for some reason. So I needed size references for humans, and originally it was just going to be pillars. And that I was like, oh, that doesn't really work. So I had this model from years ago I got from a bundle, and I thought, well, why not? Okay, I checked my notes and I didn't see anything else that I wanted to cover today, and also in the process I broke the back part of my head strap on my Oculus Quest 2, so thank you for my support. I'll be needing it in the future. Let me cover the supporters though, and you'll notice I brought in a little handy dandy display this time so I can read it in game. So, thank you so much to Sofox, Commander D, Gart, Nitrotoxisto, Dark Decumon, A Kitty, Jeffrey Perigo, Dash Winterson, 3 Kobolds in a Trench Coat, Ryder Seacrest, Zombie Sniper 246, and Alejandro Martinez. I want to thank you all for your patience and your understanding for this long time, and I hope to see you soon in the future with more updates. Thank you, and take care! Finally, I can eat my lunch. Aww.